But I just probably use it, so.
Okay. The money team has no money.
Residents here could see their property taxes hiked by anywhere from 9 to 20% because when everybody sits down at that bankruptcy table, they're going to have to give a little and go ahead and try and raise some money in addition to working out, the numbers with their creditor.
So the question I asked, we have seen this movie before. Boxers traditionally going broke. They start off well, so flamboyant with all this money and all these cars, and they have businesses they invest in. They're something special, at least in their minds they are.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing criticism after employees working at his fitness center claimed they have not received their wages, leading to demonstrations outside the gym. Staff members at the facility in Hollywood, Los Angeles report that their pay has been delayed for multiple weeks, creating significant financial difficulties for them. As a result, a group of workers assembled outside the location to express their concerns and demand their unpaid salaries.
But I just probably use it, so.
Okay. The money team has no money.
Alright, the money team has no money.
The money team.
Protests were held outside the Mayweather Boxing and Fitness Center located on Highland Avenue, as employees raised concerns about delayed wages and difficult working conditions. Several staff members explained that they had previously left other positions to work at the gym, but later encountered inconsistent payment. The gym's general manager, Samria Baldwin, said the situation has significantly affected her personal life. Meanwhile, employees are considering pursuing legal options under California labor laws.
I had to deal with unsurety. I had to deal with conflict with my now wife because of me not figuring out where I'm going to where am I going to get money from to pay my bills? Like, this is insanity, man. Like, we've had members come here and try to offer us we can help you out here, we can give you money, or people gave us Chick-fil-A cards that we could try to eat food like this. Fairness is fair, man. You gotta pay what's due. This is about more than just pay at this point. It's come on.
You're good. Thank you.
How you doing? On my end, they love community activist and a former trainer here at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness in Hollywood. We're out here today because we're spreading awareness around inhumane conditions that are taking place within a working environment.
Throughout his career, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has frequently emphasized the importance of self-reliance and building businesses. In multiple interviews, he has explained that he wants his children to eventually take over the companies he created and continue expanding them in the future. His business holdings include Mayweather Promotions, the Money Team brand, and a range of real estate investments. He has also spoken about plans to purchase an NBA franchise and put money into high-rise developments, highlighting his ongoing efforts to grow his business ventures.
My job is to help you. Yeah, I'm with Floyd, getting a check. I get a check from Floyd, but I want to push you. Have your own business while you traveling the world with me, and we laughing, we kicking, and we joking. You got a company where you're making money also. So if something go wrong and you're not with me no more, you don't have nothing bad to say about me because I put you in a position to become an entrepreneur or to become a boss.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., known for his dominance in boxing and his money persona, has built a reputation for displaying a lavish way of life. However, recent developments have begun to spark debate about how his finances are handled, drawing attention to the contrast between his highly publicized luxury and the increasing obligations tied to his wealth.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries? $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like what? Another deal he finalized with a 20 million property in Manhattan. financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between 100 to 200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. Money team ain't got no money. Apparently it's not the first time too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure. Employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the financial.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., widely known for showcasing an extravagant way of life, recently purchased a resort-style residence valued at around $30 million, further highlighting his reputation for luxury. The property adds to an extensive real estate portfolio that includes homes in Beverly Hills, Las Vegas, and Miami. Despite ongoing financial disputes and reported unpaid obligations, Mayweather continues pursuing premium investments. His strategy still centers on acquiring high-value properties and making other upscale purchases that reflect the scale of his wealth. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has continued making major financial moves, even while handling significant obligations, including reported tax liabilities and other debts. In October 2024, he expanded his property investments by acquiring a $42 million portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The deal included more than 60 buildings containing over 1,000 affordable housing units. Mayweather explained that the properties were purchased entirely in his own name, without any partners involved. He described the transaction as a strategic investment intended to strengthen and expand his real estate portfolio.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has consistently dismissed reports about tax-related issues, arguing that such claims have been overstated due to what he considers biased media narratives. He often highlights that he paid $26 million to the Internal Revenue Service in 2015, using that payment to question the accuracy of stories suggesting ongoing problems. According to Mayweather, his business activities remain financially solid, and he maintains that the way the media presents his financial situation does not reflect the full reality.
Especially when it comes to the media in this country. While everyone is counting my money and assuming the worst, these are the facts. Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. What else could they possibly want? I'm sure I would have been notified much sooner if there were any real discrepancies, right? Bottom line, everybody just wants to be part of the Money May show, including the IRS. That's fine. You can crunch numbers all day, but in the end, my empire is rock solid and intact. Now calculate that. Hashtag TMT, hashtag Floyd Mayweather, hashtag TBE.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has continued to display a pattern of luxury spending despite dealing with major financial obligations. These responsibilities reportedly include a $33 million debt connected to boxer Gervonta Davis, as well as additional financial commitments in Dubai.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey, man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd
is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see. But y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter. But, man, hey, man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you want all these millions? But, man, stay tuned for that next video.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely associated with a lavish way of living, but that level of spending has raised concerns about the strain it may place on his finances. Known for showcasing luxury, he frequently purchases expensive vehicles, travels by private jet, and invests in upscale properties. This pattern of spending has been linked to substantial tax liabilities, including $7.2 million tied to 2010 and another obligation of $22.2 million dating back to 2015 that has reportedly not been settled. Even with these financial pressures, Mayweather has continued making costly purchases. His ongoing display of wealth has led to criticism and sparked discussion about how his finances are handled. Observers point to the contrast between his luxury-focused lifestyle and the unresolved debts, noting the possible risks that can come with maintaining such an expensive standard of living.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
He probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes.
I see what
we
you're
say
saying.
we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved
that's
up.
a fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. We never count nobody paper. So
Not at all.
I hope he got $10 billion. And I hope he get out of this problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, you know, he should be able to wire that. You know what I mean?
I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has often spoken publicly about the scale of his wealth. In one of his more striking remarks, he stated that he earns about $3 million every month, implying that his income exceeds that of tech billionaire Bill Gates. These claims have drawn skepticism from many observers, but they reflect Mayweather's habit of making bold statements about his finances. Financial experts have generally questioned the figures, noting that there is limited information about the exact sources and consistency of his earnings.
And Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, you know, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, $300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
Oscar De La Hoya, a former world champion, has shared his perspective on what drives Floyd Mayweather Jr. to take certain high-profile fights. De La Hoya characterized Mayweather as coming out of his rock, referring to his extended breaks from public attention, and suggested that bouts against prominent fighters like Canelo Alvarez and Conor McGregor were motivated more by financial gain than by a desire for sporting challenge.
Wants to fight, if he really wants to come out of retirement and crawl under his rock, then call out Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds. Call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants?
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can't.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down, you see.
Easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is famously drawn to luxury, and his $18 million Jacob and Company billionaire watch highlights that penchant. This custom-crafted timepiece, adorned with 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds, serves as a clear example of his commitment to extravagance. Purchased in 2018, the watch is just one representation of his opulent lifestyle. Despite amassing over $700 million throughout his boxing career, Mayweather has encountered significant financial challenges. He has been linked to a $42 million fraud case, and his high-cost spending, such as buying a $1 million ticket to the Super Bowl, has attracted both public attention and criticism.
How much is it?
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it. That's insane. That 1.8 is high. 18 life. That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he's saying.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. One of one piece.
One of one.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one. $1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
Even with reports of financial difficulties, including large outstanding tax debts, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has continued to showcase his wealth through luxury spending. He has been seen purchasing new private jets and posting snapshots of his extravagant lifestyle on social media, moves that critics argue reflect a disregard for his ongoing financial responsibilities.
Boxing Doctor News. Hey there, money moves enthusiasts. Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather's wild ride in the world of wealth. 1 minute. We're hearing about financial troubles. The next, he's dropping $402 million on Manhattan real estate. But hold up, plot twist. Now his LA gym employees are protesting, claiming they haven't been paid. Is the money team really out of money? Meanwhile, Mayweather's still flexing, snagging a $20 million property in Midtown. What's the real story here? Is he a real estate mogul or facing a cash crunch? And the biggest question, does Floyd even know what's happening at his gym? This financial roller coaster is giving us whiplash. What do you think is really going on with Mayweather's millions? Drop your theories in the comment.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. frequently posts about his private jet on social media, giving followers a look at its lavish interior. The aircraft's cabin is roomy and outfitted with upscale seating and amenities, designed more like a luxury lounge than a standard airplane.
I'm about to get on the jet. We're heading to Miami, baby. It's your man Floyd Money Mayweather. It's Air Mayweather. We're on our way to Miami. Come with me. What's up? It's your man Money Mayweather coming to you live. And right now we on Air Mayweather. We like to call it the jet Air Mayweather because when it's my time, it's money time. Everything we do it over the top, exclusive, big, huge, massive. So as we slowly pull the money out the bag. So right now, with the money team, my man Rick right here, he chilling. He don't say much. So it's nothing, it's nothing like riding on the Air Mayweather, big boy private jet. And doing what we do best. That's 700,000. That's 700,000. That's 700,000 right there. And with this, we make, this 300,000, that's $1 million. $1 million private jet.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has increasingly turned his attention to investments that generate ongoing income, aiming to secure his financial future. He has often stated, "Money doesn't make me, I make money," emphasizing his belief that wealth should be used as a means to create lasting financial stability rather than being an end goal.
I don't always talk about different things that I'm doing. You know, what I'm working on right now in New York City, I know you guys, if you guys haven't seen one of my buildings, is One Summit, you know.
Yes.
You know, it's actually it's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers.
Yeah. What's the address of that building?
I don't know that one by heart. So what I'm working on, I want you guys to know this. I got a casino coming to New York City in Times Square.
Wow.
You part of that, yeah.
Clap it up for that. That's incredible.
That's big. That's
big.
That's huge.
I just saw that, Caesars.
Yes, I got a casino. SL Green is a company that I've been working with for so many years. And Andrew Mathias, you know, great business guy. This is what he told me one day. We took a walk. We was in New York. We was taking a walk. He said, "You see that building right there?" He said, "Yeah." We said, "We own that. You see this building? We own it." So we was walking and walking. Then he said, "You know, a boxer makes money when he boxing. A football player makes money when he playing football. Basketball player makes money when he playing basketball." He said, "But New York real estate, you make money when you sleep."
Mm-hmm.
So
yes,
that's a bar. That's a big one.
So I said, okay. So I started off something small with him in the beginning.
Eddie Hearn has weighed in on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finances, noting that even with his immense wealth, he may be experiencing financial pressure. Hearn highlighted that Mayweather's high-end lifestyle, including expensive acquisitions and prominent displays of wealth, has played a role in these difficulties. He added that sustaining such extravagance while managing substantial debts could place Mayweather in a precarious financial position.
How about Mayweather?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
But
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money after all these years?
I don't think he needs the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending,
it's a lot of expense.
Yeah. That's a wrap for today's video. Make sure to stay connected for more updates, and we'll catch you in the next one.